In a previous post, we looked at machine learning and deriving insights from visualization on a multidimensional dataset. In that post, a number of machine learning models were trained on the dataset, and the relative importance of each of the 32 dimensions was also deduced from the visualization. The post is available at this page, and the dataset that was used is the breast cancer Wisconsin dataset from the University of California Irvine machine learning repository. In this post, we look at how to use the models that were generated to do prognosis. We have a list of algorithms, models, and samples stored in the database. Each model is associated with an algorithm, and the models are serialized, so are the samples, and they are stored within the application, and the user can select a particular sample, a model, and the application will pass the sample through the model and show the result of the classification or the prognosis to the user. So let's have a look at the list of algorithms. The list of algorithms are presented in a data table so that it is easy for the user to search for a particular model based on the data that is presented. The same is for models. Models are also serialized into a file so that they can be reused. If we look into the details of a particular model, we can see that it lists the algorithm, the file, the parameters that were used to build the model, and the creation date and the date it was last updated. If we look at the list of models, we have an additional model from the previous post, which is the gradient boosting classifier with parameter tuning. So if we look into the details of that particular model, we can see that it has been trained with a set of parameters, and we also have the same details as to when it was created and last updated. Samples are also stored within the database and also serialized as files. So if we look at the details of a sample, we have a similar interface. Let's go into the prognosis. So the first step is to choose a particular sample that has been added to the application. So let's choose this particular sample. And the next step is the choice of model that is needed. We choose the classifier with parameter tuning, and we submit it, and the result is shown. So based on the model that was chosen and the sample is passed through the model, and the result of the classification is shown to the user. So if we choose another sample, let's say this one, and we pass it through the same classifier, we have a different result. So the out-of-bag data is used in the prognosis, and each individual sample can be chosen on a particular model to do the prognosis. So that's it for this particular post.